Hello, beautiful people. I am here to talk to you about what it takes to be a high value woman. And the reason this is important is because a high value woman attracts a high value man. And you want the best of the best, ladies. So be that woman. Here's some things to keep in mind. So, for starters, to be high value means that you have a set of standards that you live by. So the first homework item is for you to spend some time with yourself, do some of that internal work, figure out what are those standards for yourself. Like, what are those values that mean so much to you? Once you have done that homework, then you can go to the next step, which is embodying those values, being the woman that lives up to her standards. And one way to kind of help you out is to think about what causes are you really passionate about. Like, if money wasn't an issue and you could do anything you wanted and you can support any causes that you wanted, you got to work on anything that you wanted to work on, what would that be? So spend some time asking yourself those questions, spend some time figuring that out, and that's going to help you get to step 3. So again, step 1 is doing the homework of figuring out what are those standards, what are those values that represent who you are as a person, that you stand for. Step 2 is figuring out what causes are you passionate about that are in alignment with those values. And then step 3 is to be so present in who you are and everything that you do that there is no question about who you are as a person. That is so important because we have to have, it's not only important for us to set high standards for ourselves, but it's also important to set high standards for others, because we live in a world, especially nowadays, where it seems like everything is all about convenience. You can just click this and then you get that, and everything is so transactional and it's so much about consumerism that, like, the actual true values are lost in the process. So you have to bring that back. A high value woman brings back those values, represents them, embodies them, and there is no question about who she is. So know who you are, like deeply know who you are. Because if there's an aspect of yourself that you haven't worked on, that you haven't done some healing work, or that you haven't sorted through, it's gonna come up. So just be aware that part of the journey of becoming a high value woman is doing that self healing work. And you can check out other videos I've done on the healing section that probably be useful. But once you've done that healing work, it's sort of the next step is to embody that person that you want to be, and you get to decide who this person is. Because as a society, we've been taught to be, oh, you do things this way or you do things that way. But this is where you get to redefine things. A high value woman redefines what it means to represent the person that she is. It doesn't matter what society told her to do, what her family told her to do, what her friends told her to do, what her career people told her to do. It doesn't matter what anybody told her to do. She gets to question everything. Question everything so that she understands what truly matters to her, to understand what truly is worth embodying as a woman. So it's a bit of homework. You have to go through and do that for yourself. But on the other side of it is the quality of people that you attract into your life. I don't want it to just be outcomes driven and that you only care about attracting high value men. I mean, that is the side effect of being a high value woman. But it's also about the quality of friendships and the quality of people that you bring into your life, because they're also high value. So this is an investment in yourself, an investment in the quality of people that you're going to bring into your life. So let that be the driving force, but more than anything, because you have so much peace that comes through the process of embodying a high value woman. Like, it's so much more in alignment with your purpose, because you're going to be figuring out what it is that you stand for, and that's going to help you understand who you are, because you're going to figure out what causes that you want to be supporting. It's going to help you figure out like what is that resonates with you. And through this journey, you're going to find so much more joy and happiness, because you're going to be the one that sets the standards as opposed to somebody else setting the standards for you. So I just want you right now to let go of any other expectations that anybody has for you. And you, at this moment, you get to take back your power and redefine how you want to present yourself into this world. You get to be the person that you're meant to be, as opposed to the person that anybody else has expected you to be. And like I said, more than anything, in this day and age, we need to, as high value women, we need to bring back what it means to be high value. We need to bring back what it means to strive for being the best version of yourself. We need to bring back standards, because high value men want high value women. They want something to, come after, something to work for, something to live up to. And we cannot provide that for them if we ourselves haven't done the work it takes to be that woman first. So set those standards for yourself, and by default, that's going to set the standards for the quality of men that you attract into your life. And that's a really good thing, because society needs more high value women setting higher standards, so that leads to healthier marriages, that leads to healthier families, and so on and so forth. And society as a whole just progresses when it comes back to, not to put so much pressure on you ladies, but it really comes back to being high value women. The world depends on you to become embodied completely what it means to be a high value woman. So do the homework, ladies. Figure out those values, figure out what those causes that you want to support, get to know yourself really, really well, and just be prepared for what it means to be attracting more high value people into your life. At first, it might be a little uncomfortable because you might not be used to it, but it is so much easier for you and for anybody else in your life when the people you attract into your life are really high value people. Like, everybody just knows who they are, everybody is supporting some really good cause, they're all living in alignment with their purpose and their values, and it's just a better experience for everybody. It's not all this effort that you think you have to keep up with, or anything like that. When you have other people that just don't know who they are and that just don't have their act together, for lack of better words. So yeah, embrace that journey and wish you the best of luck. Bye.